Hi, Gemini. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to do a one-off reading for you, and we're going to talk about, we're going to go beneath the surface, beyond the surface. That's why you see that at the bottom of the screen, right? So we're going to take a look at what is going on with your person, how they see you, their initial impressions of you, and so on and so forth. Okay, I already got your card that flipped out. It says deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, okay? I feel like this is talking about your person, your soulmate, right? For a lot of you, this person could be around you, okay? And they could be wearing this mask because they're not ready to come forward yet, right? Because the time is not right. When divine timing gives them the push, this person is going to show up in your life. But for right now, I feel like for a lot of you, they're on the outskirts, on the periphery, looking at you and just, analyzing you and, being fond of you or whatever. Because I always tell you this person is in love with you, right? Okay, let's clarify. Let's see why this is showing up. Give me this card. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. I have memberships now with more one-off readings where you have your own readings, okay? And I've been doing that on a regular basis, okay? All right, I'll be doing that on a regular basis is what I mean. I also have, if you want to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of any of the lives, there's information down in the description box for that as well, okay? All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Okay, so with this person, there are two cards that fell here, all right? We have money matters. To clarify, first and foremost, it says money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. Remember, a lot of this stuff that I tell you, it could go both ways because you and this person mirror each other. So if this person is having any type of money issues, they are trying to get themselves together. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, Gemini, this is you, okay? The fact that that's why this person is still wearing a mask and they have not taken it off, they have not come forward, Spirit is saying, is because you got to get your money together. Because I keep telling you, you and this person you have to stand toe to toe. This can't be no situation where, like I told you, you on this level and they up here or vice versa. You both have to be equally yoked in this connection for it to work, okay? Then we got status symbol showing up here, okay? This can also talk about your person's dusties and crusties, right? So it says someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. So your person could have people around them as well. And that could be why they wear a mask, okay? I'm taking this as a lot of different ways, a lot of different interpretations that are coming up because, I'm reading for a lot of y'all. So with this status symbol, this could be, the fact that they've been used repeatedly because they have funds, they have money, they are financially stable. And this person may wear a mask to say, hey, I'm going to pretend like I don't have shit because I'm tired of people coming in my face, playing in my face because they want my money, right? This person is just like you, Gemini. They want to be loved for exactly who they are and not what they have, okay? Because those things can come and go. Money can come and go. This is about that real love where if it all gets washed away tomorrow, you still loving them, they still loving you. This is what your person wants, and I feel like for the majority of you, that's what you want, okay? All right, let's move forward. Okay, so we're going to look at the first card, the first glance. It talks about the first glance of you. It says this card shows their first impression of you, the feeling they get when they see you, the feeling they get right when they see you, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on. First glance. Okay. Hold on, I'm just going to go ahead and pull them all, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay, here we go. All right, overall energy is the King of Cups. Water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is Cancer when this card shows up for me, Gemini. You may have Cancer placements, your person could have, you both could have. This King of Cups card, it's talking about this person having a lot of love to give. I feel like you have a lot of love as well. I told you the two of you are mirroring. This is also talking about, hold on, let me adjust this. This is also talking about balance, the need for balance. That's why we talk about the money matters card and that you got to get yourself together. It's not that this person thinks you're a gold digger or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's about you, for once in your life, being a well-rounded person and stepping into a healthy relationship, and your person doing the same thing. Just like, see, we all want well-rounded from the other person, right? But a lot of times we asking for it and we know our shit ain't right. So you got to look at that. Just like you want those things from your person, they want it too. Especially if there's somebody that's financially stable, right? They want to level the playing field because, like I told you, they want to be loved for them and not what they bring to the table. Not to say that you are that type of person, okay? But you got to realize this person is jaded. They've been through a lot of experiences where they've had to deal with people. They thinking the person really love them, and at the end of the day, it's because they got fucking financial issues. You know, nobody wants to be loved for what the fuck they got, you know, or wants to be admired for what they have. They want it to be about them. Deep down inside, the quirks and the things and the weirdness and all the beautiful things about them that make them them. Because that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. They go into relationships with people, and they you know, some people you can tell by the way they operate. It's not that person they want to be with. It's just anybody. Long as they in a relationship with anybody, they good. And who the fuck want to be one of many? Who the hell want to be in something where you, cause in that situation, you're basically, that person is basically telling you fucking replaceable, right? If not that warm body, then another one. Who wants to be in a situation like that? And I feel like that's what's going on with this person, because that's what they've been. They've been warm bodies for people. They've been financial aid for other people and stuff like that. And they don't want that anymore. And I feel like y'all don't want that, because you were used for what it was you could give. You give the stability, you give the love, you give, you know, the groundedness, you give all these things. And that's what the other person wanted, the attention, all that shit. That's what the person wanted from you. They didn't want you. And so you know what that feels like. So that's why you got to get your shit together. That's why you got to come balanced, because this person is coming, telling you the truth. They're being honest about how they feel, right? They're communicating with you, and it's going to be total honesty, a new beginning in a connection where I feel like a lot of y'all have never had that, where somebody came and was being 100% honest with you. Okay. Then we got the World showing up here. This is about you overcoming certain personal challenges, your person doing that as well, so that the both of you can open up this door, this opportunity to each other. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. King of Cups. Yeah, see, you got, hold on 1 second. Okay, you got this old drama queen, your old drama king. Your person has one as well, that are, you know, both of these people on both sides of the connection, your person, your ex-person, their ex-person, trying to step back into the fucking mix to fuck shit up, right? Then you got your person, right? Secret admirer. So it's saying that someone in your orbit's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move yet. There's a reason why they're wearing the mask, because you got to get yourself together. You both have to be equally yoked. I'm going to say that again. But they're coming in wanting to give you all these beautiful things. It says comfortability here, right? It says this is the kind of connection, this is the kind of connection that doesn't require performing. You can be messy, quiet, soft, or strong and still feel accepted. This is a connection where you don't have to walk on eggshells. You have somebody that admires you, that is devoted to you. I hear hopelessly devoted to you. I hear that's oh God, the girl from Greece, the one that passed away, Olivia Newton-John. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm saying all this to say that this person, you know, is looking like they looking at you. They know you're their holy grail, basically. Okay. All right. The first card, like I said, the first glance, how they see you. We got the Emperor. Okay. This is Aries energy. Guys, you know, make it fit, or girls, make it fit. Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Take your pick. They see you as their divine counterpart. That's what this is telling me. They see you as a form of stability, as somebody with whom they can have the type of relationship they always wanted. This person always wanted a divine connection, and I feel like maybe at times they didn't realize that they were a divine counterpart. Okay, so to clarify, see, they want to be on the same page with you. That's what Spirit is saying. It says you both want the same thing, and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically, so that's what has to happen. Okay, you got to be aligned not only emotionally and energetically, you know, financially. Okay, you ain't both got to be have the same exact amount of money to the penny in your bank accounts, but you got to be thriving like this person is thriving. You need to be doing what you love like this person does what they love. It's that type of thing, because all of those things contribute to the level of confidence that you bring into the connection, okay? Because you're going to have to stand toe to be able to stand toe to toe with this person. You're going to have to be in your confidence mode. You ain't going to be able to be, I keep telling you, the old Gemini and think you finna drag your ass into this connection and it's going to be, you know, you get to remain who you used to be and still be in this situation. No, you got to level up, okay? So then we have fake profiles. So it says it's not just a filter, it's a full-on facade. Each person being presented doesn't match. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. So this person is watching you, Gemini. That's what it's telling me about. They go on fake profiles and watch you. They want to get a sense of who you truly are, because this is somebody that's not trying to fall in love with a fantasy. They want to know who you are at your core, and they want to love you for that. Okay. All right. Second question talks about, or the second card talks about what connects you. You got two cards. Look, there's the Empress. We just had the Emperor, right? Hold on, let me pull it up. We just had the Emperor, right? And I just talked about the Empress, right? I can't make it up. So this person, it says this is what makes them feel like they can relate to you. They know that you're their divine counterpart. They know. Okay? They know. That's why they relate to you. Your soul and their soul recognize each other, is what Spirit is telling me with these cards, okay? And then we got the Page of Cups here. This is a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could have Pisces placements. This can talk about this person coming forward, you know, wanting to give you a love offer. For some of you, you may have had something between this person and it fizzled out. That's what I hear. And so they're coming back to start over because they made a mistake, right? Because I keep telling y'all, you wish, and I hear hoping and wishing and praying. That's what I hear. You hope and you wish for something. Sometimes it shows up in your face. You get caught with your fucking pants down and you don't react the way you could have happened. You know, when you see them movies with the teenagers and the guy is trying to get the girl and then they do some shit and then they go off, they say some stupid shit and then they go off to themselves. They're like, stupid. They call themselves stupid. I feel like for some of y'all, that's what happened. That's not for everybody. If it's not your story, don't take it, okay? But you got these Dusties and Crusties still trying to come back, right? They're going to be trying to apologize, right? Trying to make you think that it's something new going on. But they still carrying around the same old dirty laundry, okay? So this card is like, it's a double meaning to it, okay? All right, then we got sharing space showing up here. With the sharing space card, this is what this person's intentions are. They want to take it to the next level. They want to take it higher. Okay, bring me a higher love. That's what I hear. So they want a higher love, right? They don't want this old shit they've been dealing with, and I feel like you don't want it either. I feel like both of you are tired because they're showing me that card, the done settling card, where there's a heart that's lit up. It's from this deck, and that's what they're showing me. But see, you got these exes lingering, right? They still trying to pull y'all back into the same old fucking shit y'all used to go through. And I feel like, you know, the majority of you are like, hell no, we're not doing that again, okay? But you still got to police yourself, and you still got to show up the right way for this new person. Just because you were on a higher level with your Dusty and Crusty, the ex, it doesn't mean that makes you ready. Because you were higher than the other one, it doesn't mean you're on the same level as this new one. That's what I'm trying to get you to see, okay? All right, the next card talks about what this person finds intriguing about you. So we got the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. They could have Scorpio placements, you could, Gemini, okay? With the Judgment card, it's talking about second chances, right? So I feel like that's part of it. They feel like, you know, the two of you can have second chances, and also at face value, no judgments. You're not judging them. They're not judging you, because you both went through the same shit. Because you know how sometimes you'll tell people some shit and you know they just don't motherfucking understand, right? They just don't get it, right? And so in this connection, this person knows, they find that intriguing about you, that y'all went through similar shit, okay? You went through the fighting, okay? The disagreements, the mistreatment from old people that you were in a connection with. Okay, so communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all costs. So you've been in Five of Swords energy with people, because this is the Five of Swords card, right? Somebody playing mind games, trying to fuck you over, all these types of things, trying to play games, emotionally manipulate you, all these things make you feel less than who you are, chip away at your self-esteem. You both went through the same thing, and they realize that the two of you can start over together because it's going to be a level playing field because you've been through similar shit, right? And then we also have marriage vows here. So this is where this person wants, again, bring me a higher love. That's what I hear. So it says forever isn't a fantasy here. It's a shared choice. Marriage is either present, predicted, or deeply desired. So this person, I keep telling you, this person ain't fucking around. They are serious. They feel like they have found their person with you and they want to move forward with you, okay? Last card says their hopes for the future. We got the Eight of Cups. They want you to walk away from all this old shit. They want you to let it go. They want the both of you to take each other's hand and walk away from all this nasty shit. Because look at this Eight of Cups card. Look at all that stuff. Even though it says chocolate, it looked like mud to me, right? So all of this, you know, these cups that you thought were going to be filled and they had nothing in them, or they started out looking like they were full, and then by the time you got it was nothing left. Or, you know, or it was shared around, like somebody that was giving it around town to everybody, and then by the time the cup got passed to you, there was nothing in it. They want you and them to walk away from this old status quo when it comes to your relationships and move forward together into a happier time, a better time with each other, okay? All right, let's clarify. This card, Spirit? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, that's the card. Hold on. Another card there, but that wasn't it. Okay, so look. They want these. You want these two, Spirit? Okay, look. You got all these cards, they just flipping. So both of you had a troubled past, is what Spirit is saying. It says the past still lingers like smoke in the room, even if it's buried, the energy hasn't left the building. This is what you got to be continuously clearing out, Gemini. Okay, this old shit. This is what Spirit and your person want you to walk away from, to clear yourself. I hear free your mind and the rest will follow. That's what I hear, right? So then we got trusted friend. Like you're stepping into this friendship. This person wants you to come into this connection with them, and the both of you to form a friendship. Some of you, this could also talk about new people stepping into your life that are going to end up being trusted friends. Then we got the cosmic connection card here, right? It says this connection transcends time, space, and logic. You've met in other lifetimes and other dimensions, right? So this is where, you know, this is what you and this person have. You already have this cosmic connection. And so this is about the both of you stepping forward when you go forward into this aligned future together. And there's going to be a lot of platonic passion between the two of you. Okay? All right. Let's get this card. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. And then we're going to move on. Was it this one, Spirit? Okay, that's it. All right. So we've got eye candy. It says beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. This is not to say you can't, you know, you're not going to have nobody that you find attractive. The person you will find them attractive, but it's not all about this, because a lot of y'all was with people that you found so aesthetically attractive, right? And they were garbage. They were assholes. They treated you like shit. So at the end of the day, I told you, we all see people out here in society that are just fucking beautiful specimens, right? Where you like, God just put his or her whole heart into this person when they made them, right? And then you get to know them, or you find out some shit, you hear some shit about them and stuff like that, and you like, oh no, I don't want to deal with that type of stuff. So I'm saying all of this to say, don't be looking for that type of stuff, because it ain't just about that. You got to go deeper. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? All right. Okay, I can dream about you if I can hold you tonight. That's what I hear. Hold on, can I see if it's something else? They want to say, okay, no matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. That was the second card. The first card, there it is. I keep dreaming about us together. So this person dreams about you quite a bit, Gemini. You are always, I hear Elvis, you are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. I hear that. Y'all got all the songs in this reading. I sang in the other ones, but I really sang in this one. So this is what you're about to step into. Lasting love. It says this is your true love, okay? But it's going to require adjustments. You cannot identify as that old fucking person who used to get shit on and think you're going to step into this connection with this person. Oh, it's just going to be lasting. He's just going to take me as a... No. Think about the fairy tales and things like that, where like Cinderella and all this stuff, there was an evolution. The same person that started off, right? She had to build up that strength in order to defy the stepmother and the stepsisters, right? In order to be able to step on that carriage and ride off into the sunset with her person. And the same thing has to happen to y'all. Call it male or female, call it whatever, switch it around and make it whatever, make it step brothers and the down step father. Okay, guys. But it's talking about you have this requiring an evolution for you to step into this greatness, this great relationship, for you to step into your greatness and then join your person in their greatness in a healthy relationship. Okay. All right. Gemini, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, I have memberships. If you want even more readings, I will be, updating those memberships. There are 2 different levels. If you want the one-off readings just like this, where it's each sign separately, that's going to be the supernova level. Okay. So if you want more, we got more back there. And then of course I go live, 3 times a week. So that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, link in the description box below. Also the information, if you want to be read live after the lives, that information is in the description box as well as the membership. I think the membership information is in there. If not, I'll make sure I add it. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, I appreciate you being a member of this channel, or being a subscriber of this channel. That's what I mean. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, Gemini.